The doctor is in.
Hello and welcome back to Doc Talk. Today, let's take a look at what is herd immunity. Now, in order to understand herd immunity, we first need to understand what immunity is. Immunity, or the immune system, is something that protects us from day-to-day infections from the thousands, if not millions, of pathogens like bacteria, viruses, and parasites that we are exposed to on a day-to-day basis. Now, once someone is already exposed to a particular pathogen, it is unlikely that he or she will get another infection or a reinfection from the same disease-causing agent. Now, consider that if there are more and more people in society who are immune to a particular pathogen, then that pathogen does not spread so easily in society. Let's take an example. Let's take John and Susan. Susan is currently suffering from the symptoms of a new kind of pathogen. Let's say it's a virus. But John has already been exposed to this virus before, and so when he is exposed to Susan, he does not get infected. And hence, the next person that John meets will not be infected either. Let's now take another case where Susan meets Jack. Jack has never been exposed to this particular virus before, and he quickly gets the infection from Susan and then spreads it on to the next person that he meets. If society is full of people like Jack who have never been exposed to a particular virus or any pathogen for that matter, then he is more likely, and society in general is more likely, to have a pandemic, an epidemic. If society is more full of people like John, who has already been exposed to the virus and is immune now, then the spread within society and within a community is reduced. This reduced spread is what is known as herd immunity. That is, we as a herd or a community are immune to a particular pathogen which we may or may not be immune to at an individual level. Now, this herd immunity occurs usually at about 50% of infection. That means in a community, at least 50% of the people need to have been exposed and recovered from the illness. Now, that number of course does not remain the same. For the coronavirus, current estimates say it's at around 70% of society. But this depends on a number of factors, including the infectious nature of that particular pathogen. So thank you everybody. See you next time on Doc Talk with me, Akhilesh.